Look, if I recorded videos where everything went perfectly, you guys wouldn't believe it. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to This Week in Mythic Plus. Can't believe it's been a week since we did the last video. I posted a video about the Q&A I did with Akalon a couple of days ago. Might have been yesterday, depending on if I edit this video or not in time. I think that this is like the second time I've actually been consistent with actually delivering videos that I've said I will deliver. Today we're taking a look at the Paladin. Now, I wanted to make a series on the Paladin, like getting him to where I kind of wanted him to be, but I've actually been enjoying the Paladin so much that I've been kind of going ahead of myself and going ahead without doing it, without recording it. So the question I've got to ask myself is, the next character, what is the character, the series I'm going to do for the character? Now, it's probably going to be a tank, because tanks are easier to queue, easier to get into groups. Now, I could do a healer. Oh, actually, thinking about it, I could do a healer. I could do the druid. I'll tell you what, I won't make the decision yet. I'll leave it a couple of days, and then we'll see which... Oh, what's in them? Oh, he's being focused. We will see what class you guys would like me to do. Oh, he's pulling fast. Okay, we're going to do this fast. So we're not doing a 2 this week. We are doing a 7. But the highest I've done on this tune this season is a 10. Brackenhide Hollow. Because I really, really want the trinket. Because I got a trinket. But the trinket was... from the Legacy of Tyr, which it sounds like a really good trinket, but it isn't a good trinket because you don't actually, it automatically procs, so you don't get to proc it when you want. Which, Paladin-wise, is this healer a moron? I think this... Look, if I recorded videos where everything went perfectly, you guys wouldn't believe it. We can pull these without. So yeah, what I'll do is I will leave it a couple of days, just to see if I get any responses to... Oh, where's the healer, man? Where's the healer? I feel like this next bit's going to be really fucking annoying because the healer's got to make sure everybody's up. Like, he's got to heal people up to get them Is it stunned? I can't actually remember if it's stunned or if it's... But this healer seems... I don't know, man. So when it comes to that series, I'm kind of thinking the druid. Obviously, like I say, I'll see where kind of people are at. But... or what people would like me to do. But the druid, I think, is a good one. The druid, as a tank, doesn't get that much love. What doing the druid would mean that I have a bit of an option to whether I tank, heal. But I have enjoyed tanking quite a lot recently. We'll pull all of these. Now, I was going to buy today one of the Razer gamepads, and I was umming and ahhing it. Right, hang on a minute. Let's actually see if this healer... shit, maybe I shouldn't have pulled that. No, we should be fine. Okay, the healer isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I went and bought... or I was going to buy one of the Razer gamepads, And I was umming and ahhing, and I was like, should I do it? It's a lot of money. And then I was going to do my Amazon trick, which, if you guys follow my Twitter, you can take a look at my Amazon trick where you can buy something, but you actually get it for free. Oh, no, there's a chance you get it for free. The disclaimer, you're not 100% going to get it free. There is just a chance. Which everything that I've done this trick on, I have got for free. I'm just going to disclose. Okay, let's take this guy down. Oh my god, it's really hard to play and talk at the same time. It's not something that I've kind of practiced, but I presume it will come easier in time. So what we're going to do with this boss is we're actually going to place him in this corner, because when he does his charge, it's just going to contain it a little bit more. We are clearing this pretty fast. So this Mythic Plus, I don't think it will give me any gear, because I've done enough. No, I think I've already done a 7. I think I've already done a 7 of this one this week. And I haven't been getting gear from anything. Okay, so we're going to step on all of these. I'm going to put them back into the corner. Okay, we lusted there, which was good. I've really enjoyed playing the Paladin. It self-heals. I need to sort out some of the keybinds still. Because they're not perfect. But tanking-wise, the Paladin's been really good. I've really enjoyed it. It's actually been fun. Okay, let's charge through here. This should be a pretty quick run. Just make sure that fucking healer keeps up with me. We're going to use Tyr. Is it called the Hand of Tyr? Eye of Tyr, not Hand of Tyr. I'm thinking of Tyr's hand, like lore-wise. I can't actually remember what topic I was talking about. I remember talking about the gamepad. So I was going to buy the gamepad from Razer. Then I was like, no. Then I was like, yes. And then when I was no again. And then when I finally went, no, we're actually going to buy it. Amazon said they can deliver it to the next, like, a couple of days. So, is it something that I entirely need? No. I think it looks cool. We're going to use a bench for it. Oh, do they call it Sentinel? Oh, they've changed it. I don't even know what some of the abilities are called. And I wanted to do kind of like a review. But since I can't get it, it was going to be very much an impulse burst. I need to change my UI on my Shaman. The dialogue box is in a different place. But actually and I think the dialogue box is there, but obviously my abilities aren't at the bottom of my screen because I'm still following my Shadowlands build. Okay, for my UI. That's the question, actually. When it comes to UI, do I continue using Elf UI? Or do I just use the WoW UI? Because the WoW UI... The hell? The WoW UI seems to be as good now. I don't think it's perfect, and obviously it doesn't do all like your little bits like sell your greys and all that lovely stuff. Oh my god, I actually dodged all those. I did not think I was going to. Okay, look over here. This is actually going to be a really quick dungeon. This is going to be a quick this week. Maybe I should do something even harder. I think especially on my what the hell? On my Paladin, I'm going to be doing so much higher. So the question is, do I leave the gearing series as a separate kind of video to the This Week in Mythic Plus? Ooh. I mean, it means more videos, and it means what the hell? It means that I'm going to be... Okay, we're going to pull this guy as well. We'll kill both. Battles for Azeroth dungeons. Okay, so I'm going to get a lot of hate here for saying this. Battle for Azeroth, apart from its systems, like Azerite gear, Battle for Azeroth was a sick expansion. I actually really liked it. I think Battle for Azeroth has, like, nostalgia for me personally, because it was the first expansion where I wasn't at home. I could kind of play whenever I wanted. I moved into my own place. I had no one kind of telling me, oh, you can't play at this time, or I could play it whenever. And then Shadowlands happened. And we all know what happened there. I think, like, when we talk about content that I was doing, content for WoW, or content for WoW back in the day, I actually really enjoyed because I loved what I was doing. Shadowlands was so boring. The only, like, I'd say the only good thing, good thing to come out of Shadowlands was Castle Nathria, in my opinion. Because apart from that, everything else was really dull. Because if I think about the content that I was playing back in Shadowlands, it was literally transmog farming, where I've farmed quite a lot of transmog already, and there's not that much I need to do more for my boons. Like, oh my god, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a video on my transmogs. Because yes, I've kind of got quite a lot of sets, but I'm kind of proud that I've got quite a lot of sets. Please don't die, healer. We're going to bubble there just because, yeah. The only reason I bubbled there was to get out of so we didn't spawn that other thing in. What was I going to say? Yeah, I might do a video on my transmog, because transmog to me is actually quite important. And I personally think that my transmog is on point. I actually really like it. I've only ever done one Asmongold transmog, and it was on my paladin. He said I look like a badass Uther, which I said to him, I'd take that. So this boss back in the day was a bitch to do. I fucking hated this boss. Because it isn't your conventional smack the boss. And it dies. It was very different. Right. Let's take him down. Move out of that. Ooh, we'll move out of that too. Avenging Wrath, or Divine Toll, not Avenging Wrath, Divine Toll is one of my favourite Paladin abilities. From class fantasy wise, I love the Paladin. I think the Paladin is sick. One more, and we are done. Boom. Do we get any piece of gear? Oh shit, we actually did get a piece of gear. But it's a piece of shit. God damn it. Well, that's this week in Mythic Plus. Join me next week for another Mythic Plus dungeon.